Alrighty, welcome back to another video on the channel, the Wild Rift channel. I've been working on trying to get some ranked going, trying to get out of bronze, because the season 0 is ending in a couple of days, as well as the season ending on the season beginning on the PC version of League of Legends. So there's a lot of ranked happening right now, or there's a lot of ranked about to happen. But there is a massive patch that is going to be dropping either the end of this week or the beginning of next week, and I want to like break it down for you, let you know everything that is happening, because that's something I want to do. I want to keep people up to date with the news on Wild Rift, because it is very, very exciting stuff, and I'm not kidding when I say this is big. 5 new champions are going to be coming all at the same time on Wild Rift. This is going to be patch 2.0, and I'm really, really excited to break this down with you, show you everything that is going to be happening on the game. So, Wild Rift patch 2.0, and the first patch of 2021, it's going to be hopefully a better year than 2020. There's going to be the rewards. If you manage to get gold in Season 0, is what it's going to be called, then you get like a bunch of new rewards. I'm going to try and do that, but I don't think it's going to happen. So we got 5 new champions. We got Corki, the Daring Bombardier, who's going to be released onto Wild Rift. Corki is a weird one. He kind of like floats between being really relevant in PC League of Legends, but he's also like a bit harder to play. He's like he builds AD, but a lot of his damage is converted into magic damage, a lot of AoE, and a lot of long range poke. Usually a mid lane pick, but you can maybe sometimes see him in the dragon lane role as well as the AD carry. Kennen as well, the Heart of the Tempest. By the way, this is themed. All of these are Yordles, which is like the very fluffy, short members of the League of Legends roster. Kennen is a top laner. You'll very rarely sometimes see him in mid or even AD carry position as well. He is a lightning Yordle who is a ninja. So he throws shurikens, he zaps around as a lightning ball, and his ultimate is called Slicing Maelstrom. It's a gigantic AoE stun thing that is good for disrupting teamfights. He's going to be coming to Wild Rift as well. I think both of these, like, I'm not sure about Corki, but so far, like, if they can, like, maybe simplify Corki a little bit to make it easier to play, because, like, Corki has got, like, with his package and with his passive, sometimes you can end up putting yourself into a bit of an awkward position, and with like the mobile being harder to see where you're going or where you're going to be ended up landing, getting those longer range packages might be a little bit difficult, but we'll see what happens. Regardless, I think Kennen's going to be a great addition to Wild Rift. Very simple, very basic. Basically, anybody can play him and succeed with him, and also he's going to be a massive team fighter. As far as like the roster goes for Wild Rift, like I'm looking at the roster here. Big team fighters. We've actually seen a couple of big team fighters being dropped. Wukong is probably the latest in the long line, hopefully, of good team fighters. We got Amumu as well, who's a pretty decent team fighter. I think, like, beyond that, I'm trying to look at champions that do really well in team fights. Orianna is a great team fighter as well. But, like, big ultis, big, like, stuff like that, I'm really happy to see Kennen here. Because, like, looking at the roster, a lot of the champions are, like, fairly simplistic champions that, like, you know, maybe the role he's good for team fighting. Like, let's not get it twisted. Like, Annie's got a great team fight. He's Sona, Seraphine. But, like, Kennen, in the top lane, you've only really got Malphite. And I think that's pretty much it. Maybe Camille. But she's more for, like, picking people off and making sure that, like, she can grab that person who's on their own and really go to town on them. There isn't a tremendous roster, like, on Wild Rift that is for, like, top lane, big ulti things, apart from probably like Malphite. So as well as that, we got the AD carry. It seems like there's one for pretty much every role except for jungle, but now that I'm thinking about it, there isn't really any Yordle junglers off the top of my head. But Tristana, she is a cannoneer who is going to be in the dragon lane role. She is like she's got like her third ability, which is going to be like her 3-tick. Shoots you 3 times and then a bomb explodes. She gets like passive like attack speed with her Q as well, or like, if you tap it. I presume it might just be passive on Wild Rift, but like if you tap it, it gives you a big boost of attack speed. Her second ability is like a big jump, and then her ulti is it blows an entire team backwards, so really good for like disengaging. Also, it does a lot of burst damage, and I'm hoping that the AP scaling on this is going to be like really, really dirty as well, because I love playing AP Tristana. So if Tristana comes out and our AP scaling is good, expect to see an AP Tristana video on the channel as well. Lulu support, massive enchantress who's going to be able to boost champions like Tristana. champions like Ashe, champions like Kai'Sa, boosts her attack speed. She's basically got a built-in exhaust with her second ability, which turns the enemy into a cupcake and basically makes them useless for like 2 seconds. Or she can speed up her team, give them a bunch of attack speed as well. She's got shields, she's got slows, she's got a big health guaranteeing ultimate that makes people gigantic as well. So if you have a Malphite rock in, slam, knock everybody up, she can use her ulti on the Malphite to get the double knock up going, CC for even longer, make those champions, make your AD carries like harder to kill. Teemo as well, who is just, you know, a top laner, super duper annoying. Kind of expected it to come. I knew Teemo was coming. I saw like people mentioning that Teemo was going to be on the way. I actually thought Vladimir was going to be on the way in this patch as well, or he was going to be hinted at, but like it turns out it's Teemo. He's a really easy champion to play. Lots of mushrooms, really annoying. I mean, myself included, I don't see people buy a tremendous amount of sweepers to like actually deal with invisible wards or anything like that. So to say that like Teemo might actually be like a really decent pick in Wild Rift is possibly an understatement. But those are the 5 champions that are coming to Wild Rift in patch 2.0. As well as this party finder. If there's challenges or missions wherein you have to play with the party and you don't have anybody to play with, party finder is the perfect thing to go for. You can find some duo partners or trio partners as well. It's a step in the right direction. I'm still waiting for potentially the role picker for ranked or for a draft mode for normal games, so that like you don't end up with 380 carries and that people get what I'm totally fine with waiting a little bit longer. I understand that that might not necessarily be what people want to do on mobile, but like if people's time is a bit more valuable on mobile because they're maybe like on the bus or like going to work or going to school, like I would like it to be that if you pick the role you want, you get the role you want. Yeah, it's tough though. It depends. We'll have to see what happens though. I don't really know the data behind it all, but regardless, you can find people for Party Finder if you want to do like those like team up missions and stuff like that. As well as that, let's see. Latency, no more latency indicator on the homepage. Turns out it wasn't accurate in showing the latency a player would. Yeah, I mean my Wi-Fi kind of bounces up and down sometimes, so it's kind of is what it is. Like these are just like some of the superfluous stuff as well. Social sharing, you can now save the end of game. Of course, the most important thing, saving and sharing the end of game scoreboard, so you can put it on Twitter. I don't get a tremendous amount of games that I would want to do that. But still, in the event that I do want to do it, at least I can now. There's a map description where you can actually just have a look at the map in depth, like a model theory potentially, which is fantastic. The tutorial has been optimized for players. That's cool. Get more players into the game. You can now get champion mastery emotes. Now, getting mastery on champions seems to take a decent amount of time. I've played quite a few games on quite a few champions, and I've actually yet to even get level 2 mastery on any of them, I believe. But still, if you want to spam 100 games on Yasuo, and then mastery emote on them when you die and you're 0-5, that's absolutely fine by me. As well as this, we're going to have a bunch of new skins. Sad Robot Amumu. Which is actually a newer skin on PC League of Legends, so that's pretty cool. Earthrider Corki, I love that skin. Arcade Corki, love the skin. Arcade Star Guardian Janna. It looks like they're doing a bunch of the Star Guardian skins getting popped in here, as well as that. We've got Ezreal, Janna, and Jinx as Star Guardians. And Lulu as well, actually. I was going to say, is Lulu being included? But any champion that appears to have a Star Guardian skin so far is getting added in the game. Arctic Ops Kennen. I think the Arctic Ops Varus is already in the game, so it looks like they're just like buffing out like the skin lines that they already have, like a couple of champions with skin lines in the game. So they already had Varus, so they're gonna add the Kennen one as well. Dragon Trainer Lulu, and I presume Dragon Trainer Tristana. It doesn't look like they didn't add Dragon Trainer Tristana, which is really strange. They went for Little Demon Tristana instead. If you're going to add Lulu, I don't know why you wouldn't add Tristana. Got matching skins in the bot lane, but it is what it is. We got Arclight, Varus as well. Gorilla Tristana, I don't know if that's the one that I would add of all of them. You've got some pretty decent skins. You got like Firefighter Tristana there as well. Well, Little Demon is a good Tristana skin, don't get me wrong. But Dragon Trainer too, I mean, I don't know why you would add Gorilla over Dragon Trainer, but it is what it is. Little Devil Teemo, of course, being added in the game. Wicked Lulu as well. And also Cottontail, so he's a little bunny rabbit. Super Kennen, as well as another one, which is just turns him into a superhero. He throws like Captain America shields when he puts his mushrooms down, stuff like that. And yeah, that's basically all the new skins, the new champions that are being added into the game. As well as that, we've got a bunch of other stuff. We've got like being able to like Let teammates know that you've understood their ping. Like, so if somebody says retreat, you can be like, hey, that sounds good to me. We get Baron and Dragon respawn timers. No screen peeking enemy information on scoreboard now. Updates only after players gain vision. Okay, like that is actually kind of a big thing. If somebody backs and buys an item and you see that, or what have you, if they're getting CS in the jungle and you can't see them, you should not be able to know what their items are looking like or what their clear is looking like. Because I mean, like, theoretically, like, you know, if it updated like CS on the scoreboard while somebody's doing the jungle, you could know exactly what camp they're on if you like count exactly how much CS they've gone from place to place. More detailed stats, more detailed breakdown of key stats, including exactly how much damage reduction and percent. More, yeah, buffed out statistics is absolutely fantastic and absolutely something that, I mean, it has on a team-wide perspective, but I think if you scale it into the micro, to have a look at, like, how exactly you did and how you performed and, like, all the exact statistics in comparison to the rest of the team, you got, like, some decent charts on Wild Rift right now, but they're, for the most part, to my knowledge, mostly scaled towards like how you did collectively as a team, as opposed to like what you could be doing from a solo perspective. So like, for instance, here we got the gold graph, we got the XP graph, like the gold breakdown as well. But if we could get like a bit more in depth and a bit of a better graph, like on PC League of Legends, where we can see exactly how much damage we're doing compared to like the rest of our team, instead of having to like hold the phone right up to your face and be like, I see now. So if I click this and then boom, right, so I did 8,000 damage and my Zed was doing 4,000 damage, so he's trolling me. That's how that says. Any better statistics is always going to be great for that stuff. So we've got Season 1 starting as well. We've added a bunch of stuff into League of Legends Wild Rift, but it still feels like something is missing, or someone, perhaps this little someone or something, has been missing on purpose, hiding in plain sight beneath the homespun glamours, or tucked away in a secret city. It's Teemo. It's Teemo. There's going to be a Teemo event. Okay, the Yordle Expedition, there's going to be a massive event, it would appear, for, and you probably get Teemo. Okay, that is what it is, dude. So January 8th is when the Season 1 begins as well. That's when Season 0 ends. Players who participated in Season 0 will receive rank rewards after the season ends, a participation icon for everybody, and a player emblem for those who hit gold and above. There'll be a soft ranked reset for Season 1, and ranked mode will be available for 3 to 4 hours while we transition. Will be unavailable for 3 to 4 hours while we transition between seasons. Glorious skin, Glorious Tryndamere up for grabs for those who make it to gold as well. Oh, okay, maybe I do need to get gold. But regardless, that's everything that we need for the Season 1, well, the preseason patch, I suppose. All these champions are going to be free to play as well. I'll show you on screen right now. But that's it. Like, it's exciting. 5 new champions for the Season 1. Okay, that's good. All Yordle, Teemo event. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but still, we're going to see what's going to happen. And hopefully you're as excited as I am. When this drops, I'll be doing as many... I'm assuming it's going to be dropping on the 8th, so Friday. So expect, like, Saturday, a bunch of videos then of, like, every single champion. I will happily spend my money to buy every single one of these, so you don't have to. You can know exactly what they do, how they play, and if you want to spend your money on them yourself. Regardless, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll be back tomorrow with hopefully a ranked video for Wild Rift. I'm going to go back and play. I played like 3 games before this one started. And it looks like I've got some more to play if I want to try and get gold. So yeah, have a fantastic day. I'll see you all later. Take care. Bye.